Hello, and welcome to this Tarot Thursday reading. Sorry that it's a bit dark. Um, I just didn't really have time in the day to record, but I'm doing it now. So let's see what Spirit has to say. I was listening to something earlier, and there was something that really struck out to me, and I really felt like it was related to this reading that I had planned, eventually. And I was thinking about it for a little bit, and we'll see if it comes up in the reading at all. But, excuse me, I feel like there's this sense of like luck being on your side, um, or spirit wishing you good luck. Maybe a loved one wishing you good luck, like a past loved one wishing you all the best. We have the Queen of Pentacles popping up, along with the Four of Wands. Celebration, definitely. Luck being on your side. I hear movement forward, especially with the Eight of Cups coming through. Possible romance. The romance part of this does not feel like it's for everybody. So if it does resonate for you, then know that's for you. That's what Spirit is saying, but I don't feel that as strongly as the movement forward, as a general part of this reading, and celebration and stability. It could be stability in a relationship, a partnership. We have the Queen of Cups as well. Okay, I'm kind of getting now that the two queens here could represent you specifically. So maybe for majority of you who came across this video, you could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. Or you could have placements of those signs in your chart somewhere. Definitely movement forward with the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles here, again with stability. And then we have Temperance. Blessings, the divine, bringing in balance and harmony. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. Pull out some oracle cards. We have discretion. Using your discretion, I feel like, on what is right for you moving forward. We also have expectation. Expectation with your transformation, with your movement forward. There are certain things I feel like that you expect to have happen in your life, that you are kind of like, I feel like somebody here is like kind of just done waiting for certain things. You have probably like worked hard and then had to pull back for some reason, whether it was for someone else or because a certain circumstance or situation you were in made you postpone those goals that you wanted in your life. But now it's like, no, I'm done waiting. I want this. I expect this now. And I feel like Spirit hears you and they're saying, yes, we know. And we know that now is the time. I'm just really focused on the crown on this expectation card too, making me feel like it's going along with these two queen cards. You're standing firm but in a gentle way. You're not aggressive about it, but you're firm and you're not taking any BS. You know what is meant for you. You know what is right for you. You know what you deserve. And you are walking forward to get that. Wow. I feel like looking on the bottom of the card or the deck here with Keeper of Hope. Keeper of Hope. You having so much hope for yourself, for your partner. If you have children, it's like for your children, for your family, for your loved ones. Also on the bottom of the deck, we have grounding. And with the Queen of Pentacles popping up as with the Knight of Pentacles too, these two Pentacles cards representing Earth, your grounding, your stability. You're grounding these expectations. And also Keeper of Dreams. Your dreams are expectations. And again, your dreams are no longer being postponed. But there's also a needed time for rest. Okay, always important. And I say this a lot on my channel to take time for rest as well as you're working towards your expectations because we don't want to have burnout. We also have Keeper of Time that I feel is important coming out here because your time is important. Your dreams are important. Your hope is important. Make time to set those expectations and move forward towards them. Set time also for rest. And you may feel a bit of uncertainty moving forward, but that's okay. That's all part of the process. That's human. Okay, to have questions, to have doubts, to have uncertainties, but just take a moment when that doubt creeps in to be like, but I want this. This is what feels right, and this is what I feel aligned with, and this is what is also bringing me freedom. Following through with your expectations and your goals. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Like these want to come out along with this one. Okay. Okay, we've got Island coming through. So I don't necessarily get the feeling of like loneliness coming through. I just kind of feel like this is a solo journey that you are going on of like self-discovery. Maybe like discovering a certain career is for you. Maybe like what you're doing right now, you realize this actually isn't for me. This isn't, or maybe you're not really enjoying that thing anymore, or you got into it thinking that's really what you want, and then you're doing it, and now you're just kind of like, actually, no, this isn't it. That's kind of coming through. I just feel like this is a solo journey. Not necessarily like you're being completely isolated or you feel isolated or separated from anyone. Maybe for some of you, you are, but I really am getting more of like this is a solo self-discovery journey. We have Scythe coming out here. This has been coming up a lot where I feel like there is a cutting of the past, cutting of negativity. Um, we have unexpected here, so cutting away unexpected circumstances and allowing expectations to come through what you want in life. There's a release of the past emotionally, mentally, um, and then we also have harvest. So it's like you have this release, but then you also have this harvest of being able to lay what you want on your table and bring that into your life. We also have Lighthouse coming out here. This makes me feel like the obstacles that you have gone through that we were talking about, where there has been delays because it has make a detour on here. So that's kind of what I think that's why that's popping up right now. But know that you are attracting your desires. Okay. So everything that you want, everything that you are working so hard for is attracted to you and is being drawn to you. Okay. We have whip here. Maybe for some of you, this could be releasing maybe a past relationship with arguments, fighting, maybe even goes a little bit further than that. But like, this is also talking about repetition, something happening over and over again. So, kind of like, again, what we were talking about with like the delays, the detours, that those delays kept happening. But that is being released definitely. On the bottom here, I feel like looking at this book card, but it was actually in reverse. And the book card in this deck symbolizes something that's like hidden, something that's a mystery. With it being reversed like that, tells me that your expectations, the things that you are working towards, are no longer going to be a mystery. They're no longer going to be hidden from you. They are going to be revealed. Yeah. Okay. We also have this card coming through with third person that I feel like wants to come through. Somebody else's influence. Yeah. That's mainly what this third person card is talking about. Someone else's influence. And that's kind of, again, what we touched on with certain delays. And that delay could have been from somebody. But you have the sun on your side. This power, this success, this radiance, this big yes energy. I love when that card pops out. We also have new beginnings here with the lily coming through. You feeling more established. A development, so like developing over time. Sorry, there were a couple cards that flipped out in the deck, but I think got them all actually. All right. So we have magnifying glass with gaining clarity. We have stars with your wishes and your dreams. There's going to be a peacefulness coming through. Also, there's falling in love. So if that is one of your goals in life, to fall in love, that is coming through. And then there's that blessings that we were talking about, your hopes, your dreams. And then with the coffin card here, it really does feel like there is an ending happening. If you have been experiencing some loss, know that that loss is helping to like clear out some kind of energy so then you can really move forward. Okay, you can make that movement forward that you really need to make. All right. So let's go ahead and get an affirmation card for you guys to end your reading on. I just looked at the word miracles on the stars card and is it Princess Diaries that has the miracles happen once in a while song? That's kind of what just played in my head. Maybe you just watched the Princess Diaries. I also been seeing some kind of news about the third one being made. I don't know if that's true or not. But your affirmation to end this reading on is when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. Look at that card, it's so beautiful. Mm. I really feel a sense of movement in this card with how those flowers are moving, through the air. It's like a wind blew it. It's kind of like the wind clearing out this old energy and bringing in something new. All right. So, guys, that is all I have for you today. That's all Spirit has for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. If you'd like, you can go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe down below in the description. There's also links to my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you'd like to follow me there as well, it's greatly appreciated. But I am sending you guys so much love, healing, and blessings your way. I am wishing you all the best, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!